Pasta is my absolute favorite, especially when we can turn simple ingredients into a delicious, indulgent dish without overcomplicating it. I learned this approach watching Chef Marco Pierre White right here on YouTube, and today I'm sharing my take on his classic cherry tomato and basil pasta. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Joe's Bistro.
We'll start with our first ingredient, fresh cherry tomatoes. Simply slice them in half and set them aside. Next, 3 cloves of garlic for aroma. Chef Marco grated his, but I forgot and sliced mine thin instead. Works just as well. Now let's pour our water into the pot and add a good amount of salt. And yes guys, how about that? Add a splash of olive oil to a cold pan, then set it over low heat and toss in the garlic. Notice how we're starting the sauce right, while the water heats up and cooks the pasta. Timing is everything here, which is why having your mise en place ready before you start cooking is essential. Over low heat, slowly brown the garlic to gently wake up those incredible aromas. Don't walk away from the pan. Garlic can burn in a heartbeat. Once your garlic reaches a light golden toast, drop in those cherry tomatoes. Keep them moving gently so nothing scorches in the pan. Season with a pinch of salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Remembering, of course, that our pasta water is already seasoned, so keep it balanced. As the tomatoes cook down, they begin to release their natural juices. That sharp, raw acidity slowly melts away, transforming into a rich, concentrated sweetness. This is the heart of simple cooking, giving great ingredients the time to unlock their full potential. While these simmer and work their magic, if you're enjoying this recipe, take a quick second to hit that like button and subscribe. It's completely free for you and it helps my channel grow, so we can keep making great food together. Let's check our water with the Bistro cap. It's at a rolling boil, so in goes the linguine. And if you want peace and harmony with the Italian community, never snap your pasta. Never. Now we add a touch of passata. This builds depth and creates a silky, rich sauce that the pasta will gladly absorb later on. Give it a good stir and keep that heat nice and low. We're not rushing here. We're letting all these flavors slowly fall in love. Here's our pro tip. The package instructions are not a rule, just a recommendation. If the package says cook the pasta for about 8 minutes, do it in 6. Why? Because if you cook it fully, drain it, and toss it into the pan, it's going to overcook and turn into a sticky mess as it absorbs the hot sauce. Pulling it 2 minutes early lets it finish cooking right in the pan, absorbing all those incredible flavors to reach absolute perfection. As Chef Marco Pierre says, it's as simple as that. You'll notice that I've already added the fresh basil leaves right now. Since the pasta is ready to go in, this keeps the basil vibrant without overcooking it. Our drained pasta is ready to meet the sauce. Now, how you do this is completely up to you. You can pour the sauce straight into your pasta pot and mix it all together. Or, if you want to show off a little for the camera like I am, you can drop the pasta into the skillet and work it right there. Honestly, all roads lead to Rome, so go with whatever feels most comfortable for your style. Once everything is beautifully coated and combined, turn off the heat, and it's time to plate up. This recipe makes enough for 2 to 3 people, and don't worry, the full list of ingredients with exact measurements will be down in the description. Finish it off with your favorite grated cheese. Today I'm using sharp pecorino. To finish it off, I kept a few fresh basil leaves aside for garnish. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope Chef Marco Pierre White gets to see this video and share his thoughts. He's been a massive inspiration for this channel, and I hope I came close to his standard. Stick around, because at the end of this video, I'm dropping a few more recipes and techniques you're definitely going to love. If you enjoyed this recipe, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and share it with your fellow foodies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!